On this day, April 13, 1922, the future and vigorous poet Jaime Fontana is born. A day like today, Jaime Fontana, a Honduran poet, is born. Fontana Jaime, poet, journalist, diplomat, and academic. His real name was Víctor Eugenio Castañeda. He was born in Tutule, Department of La Paz, on April 13 and died on June 26 in Tegucigalpa. He studied law at the UNAH. He stood out as a journalist when programs emerged on Honduran television, such as El Consultorio del Aire, a weekly program produced and directed by him. He wrote in a Buenos Aires newspaper. His best-known book, Naval, published in Buenos Aires in 1951 and published in 1952, reflects a mixture of joy, nostalgia, and sadness, and appeared in Fascicle 3 of the series 11 Honduran Poets. In his family stands out his niece Castañeda de Sarmiento with the novel Tormenta. She won first prize in 1943 in the Morazánico Scientific Competition and in 1947 as one of the fundamental poets of Honduras, who described her as between sweet nostalgia and the most bitter lyrical rage. She won first prize in the poetry branch of the UNAH on the occasion of its centenary. In 1951, his only book, Naval, was awarded the honor prize of the Argentine Society of Writers, and in 1962 he won the Asteriscos Prize of Junín, Argentina. Back in Honduras in 1964, he won the Rotary Grand Prix. He was president of the International Pen Club section of Honduras as a diplomat, was cultural attaché of Honduras in Argentina, and represented the country in Mexico, Ecuador, and Peru, and before UNESCO. Mario Argueta, in his book Diccionario Crítico de Obras Literarias Hondureñas, collects a comment by the Argentine Córdoba Iturbide. Tiene Fontana, the language that conforms to the harmonious revelation of his world, a language that is essential and substantially musical. He knows what the spirit of the resonance of the words, of the rhythms, the inner accent, inexpressible of the verse means. This was a day in the history of Honduras.